Today, I wish to offer you a compass for your ministry drawn from the third lung of Christianity, the Syriac tradition, and specific from the life and poetry of Saint Ephraim the Syrian, the harp of the Holy Spirit. For too long, our theological education has breathed primarily through two lungs, the Latin West and the Greek East. But as Sebastian Brook, professor in the Oxford University, reminds us, the church breathes through a third lung, the Syriac Orient. This is our liturgical tradition. St. Ephraim represents a Christianity that is Semitic and Asian at its core. He did not write in the privileged philosophical categories of Greco-Roman world. Instead, he wrote poetry. He understood that when we speak of triune God, a rigid definition is often act of intellectual arrogance. To Ephraim, the mystery of God is uncontainable. Therefore, he resorted to symbols, metaphors, and paradoxes. Perhaps the most vital lesson Ephraim offers you as you enter the ministry is his radical affirmation of embodiment. In a world that often tries to separate the spiritual from the physical, Ephraim insists that Christianity is located in the body. He argues against the dualism of his time and asserting that body was fashioned by God's own hands. Body is the site where God chooses to find us our brokenness, and body is the bridal chamber where we encounter the heavenly bridegroom. For Ephraim, incarnation means God putting on the garment of the body is the linchpin of all our theology. He did not see flesh as a prison for the soul, but as an epistemological source. We know God through our senses. As he wrote in the hymns of nativity, may I quote, "Hear him also, O ear, and see him, O eyes, and feel him, O hands, and eat him, O mouth. Ye members and senses give praises unto him that came and quickened the whole body." The bread and the wine are the products of human toil and the womb of the earth. When we celebrate the sacrament, the wind, the rain, the sunlight, and our own physical labor participate in the divine communion. Your ministry, therefore, never just about saving the souls. It is about the sanctification of the material world and to keep the dignity of the physical person. As future priests and the servants of the servant Lord, our liturgical heritage calls you to a specific type of pastoral leadership. Let these three principles guide your hands and hearts. Number one, avoid cerebral trap. Do not be a priest of definitions alone. When a parishioner is grieving or suffering, they do not need a syllogism. They need, indeed, the garment of compassion. Like Ephraim, use the language of symbols and silence to meet the mystery of human pain. Identify, embody with the pain of the humans. Secondly, the body is the bridal chamber. Address the physical needs of the community. Hunger, sickness, and displacement are part of your spiritual duty. May I remind you the words of Ephraim again. Let your door be wide open to the needy, and your house shall become the house of God. Your parsonage should be a place for all. 3, practice ascetic wakefulness. Asceticism is not about hating the world, but about staying awake to the presence of Christ. Be vigilant against the sleep of the routine and institutionalism. Practice meditational and liturgical life. Observe liturgical calendar of the church. Let your life be a constant sensory response to the God who became body. For those both in the Syriac tradition, represented by the thinkers like Afrahat and Jacob of Serug, and in the Malankara Marthoma Syrian Church, view marriage as a reflection of the covenant between Christ and the church. While early Syriac tradition highly esteemed celibacy as an angelic life, it did not condemn marriage. Rather, it emphasized that both paths are valid ways to serve God. Syriac tradition affirms that marriage is a great sea, but the pilot who has Christ at him fears no storm. Celibacy is a high mountain, but he who climbs with humility touches the clouds. For those among you called to be the crown of marriage, you do not simply take a wife. You welcome a baskyomo, a batkyomo, a daughter of the covenant. She is not mere a companion of your shadow, but a consecrated partner in the mystery of your priesthood. In the Syriac tradition, her title is a badge of ascetic dignity, linking her to the early Mnei Kyomo, who lived solely for the kingdom. As Ephraim writes, soul is the bride of Christ and the priest's home. The baskyomo ensures that the domestic life remains a small church. Be careful of these teachings of our for parents. She transforms the nursery into a sanctuary. For us, the fathers and mothers teach, the mother's lap is the first altar where a child learns to kiss the cross. Your children are not distractions from your ministry. They are the first fruits of your partnership and pastorship.